Anton, in this film, you play a guy who's sort of ashamed of his nerd past. I was wondering if you have any nerd skeletons in your closet.
They're not even skeletons. They're the living dead. No, they're just they're out in the open. I don't know. I'm a total film geek. I love movies.
So you embrace your
I'll
nerdiness.
proudly geek out about it. Yeah, absolutely.
What about you, Imogen?
What am I nerdy about? I love stationery. I remember when I went to Austria and I bought all this stuff with this mouse on it called Diddle. You know, if you're an 8-year-old girl,
It's a German thing.
If you're an 8-year-old girl, you'd be like,
Austrian thing.
yes, stationery and books. I like my books. You like your books?
Not really. I
He doesn't
don't
like
know how
books.
to read.
This is a more action-oriented role than we're used to seeing you in. Do you embrace sort of doing the down and dirty stuff?
Yeah, it's a blast. It's like being a little kid, you know. Same thing, just running around with like weapons, fake weapons, and it really it feels like what you think of Hollywood filmmaking as, I guess, you know. It's just feels very movie-like. I love it. Yeah.
Imogen, you had some hairy scenes yourself too.
Hairy scenes. It's a lot of hair on my head. No, there were some hairy scenes. There were some dangerous moments. I think my commando roll over the sofa was just like the worst commando roll in history. I think that was you in a wig actually who had to do it in the end because
The hair.
the commando roll.
Yeah.
It all got a bit hairy.
What's a commando role?
A commando roll. It's like a ninja tactic. It's like
Arnold.
like a forward roll.
They taught you ninja tactics?
Yeah. It was intense.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What was it like working with Colin? He's like a force of nature.
Yeah.
Or isn't he?
No, he's the best.
He is. No, I wouldn't quite put it that way. No, he's
No,
great.
he's wonderful.
Yeah, he's
We have our little thing.
Yeah, he's
Eloquent,
elegant,
charming, and
intelligent.
sorry, I forgot
Colin.
my second word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
all of those things.
yeah, he absolutely
fused
is.
together into a ball
Yeah,
of
he's a
magic.
very, very, very powerful human being. It was great to watch him work.
When you're doing a remake, does it help at all to study the original, or is it best to sort of ignore it?
I think it's good to educate yourself as to what came first and what you were reimagining, essentially, but not be intimidated. Just understand that you hope to do it justice, but essentially you are creating a new version and bringing it to a modern audience with a new interpretation, but still paying homage to the original, like this Fright Night 1985. We still wanted to maintain some of those elements, like the campiness and the vibe of the first film.
And the great David Tennant. Tell me about him.
We love him. He's great.
Yeah, he's wonderful. He also, I think, created just a spectacular character, you know. Both he and Colin just went to town, just making these sort of fun, big, beautiful, meaty, beady, big and bouncy characters that
So bouncy.
so bouncy.
They're like rubber.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, it was just so committed, I guess, and free, and it was really a pleasure.
What do you make of this whole vampire craze? Why does it have such a stubborn hold on the public imagination?
I think it's fascinating to teenagers. I mean, it's intriguing. I feel at that age of change and growth, and you're figuring out a lot about yourself and the people around you, and I think the vampire symbolizes the forbidden and something highly sexual, and our vampire, like Jerry in Fright Night, is very much a sexualized being, and I think that's what threatens Amy about, like, and Charlie too, but in terms of the whole loss of virginity and that whole tangent to the story, aspect of the story, I think that holds great meaning, that he has the ability to do that and seduce her.
Do you have a favorite vampire film? Other
You
than
know them
Fright.
all. You know all the good. What's your favorite vampire?
Do you know which one I keep forgetting to mention is Vampire, which is a Carl Theodor Dreyer movie from the 30s. It's amazing because it's
From
about
way back.
Yeah, but that movie's amazing because it's not about the vampire is also a sexual predator, but what he does is he takes your soul, like you lose your soul, you lose your humanity, and so in defeating the vampire, you like free, you transcend. It's really a beautiful. It's an extraordinary film. It's far out. It's far out, man.
Far out. Right on.
Right on.
Right
man.
on.
That's a bummer, man.
Had a good time.
Awesome.